Welcome. I'm Del Trifinus Zelray-Hopkins, aka Hot Fanny.
I'm Sally.
And welcome to EV News, the news for everybody.
Today's top story is what is acting black and what is acting white?
Now let's tune in to our reporter for more details.
Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm reporting from Ohio. I'm here in Akron to interview people on what is acting black and acting white. The first person I'm going to interview is Danielle. Danielle is known as a black-white girl, or also known as a BWG. A black-white girl is a black girl that acts white according to society.
Now here's a little story we like to tell about two young women who knew each other so well. She was raised in the suburbs,
She was raised in the ghetto,
but we still come together unlike pudding and jello. Hey! Oh.
Hi Danielle, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
I'm interested in what this acting black and acting white concept is. Please tell me about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is Danielle, as you know that. I'm 21, and I was raised in a white suburb most of my life. I feel like I'm a nice person. I love helping people and just being around people.
Oh, that's the next question for you is being called a BWG. Does this make you feel unwanted by your race?
Yes, this makes me feel unwanted by my own race because when I'm around my own race, they always make fun of me. They're like, oh, you act too white, you start acting black, you talk too proper. And then there are times like they'll make fun of the way I talk and they think it's funny. They're like, oh, we're just playing with you, don't take us so seriously. But I do take it seriously and it's annoying.
That sounds like some high school stuff. How old are these people?
They're like my age. Like every time I go out to Cleveland or something and just like family members or family members' friends, just stuff like that.
Another question is, how does your family see you?
Well, most of my family accept me, but some don't. They call me the white girl of the family and stuff. One day I called my mom's cousin just to see how she's doing, and she thought I was a white bill collector. And she's like, I didn't know this was you. Oh, you're so white. Da, da, da. So I always get made fun of by my family about acting white.
My next question is, do you feel because you're seen as a BWG in society, do you have more opportunities than others in your race?
I don't feel that I have more opportunities than others in my race. However, the way I present myself, I may open more opportunities for myself.
One more question. How do you see yourself?
I feel there shouldn't be a black or white thing. We're all human, so that's how I see myself. Just human.
This interview was very informational. Thank you for your time, Danielle.
You're welcome.
Hi everyone. For people who are just tuning in, I am Courtney. I'm here in Ohio and Akron, interviewing people on what is acting black and acting white. The first person I interviewed was Danielle. She was known as a BWG, or a black-white girl. Now I'm going to interview Holly, who is a WBG, or a white-black girl. Hi Holly, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I've heard from Danielle's point of view. Can I hear from yours? Please tell me about yourself.
I'm 20. I was raised in Akron, which is an urban area, mainly on the east side.
Okay. I have a few questions for you. Do you mind if I ask you them?
Go for it.
My first question is, being called a WBG, does this make you feel unwanted by your race?
Not necessarily unwanted for my race. However, I feel disconnected from my race because I'm not around them a lot. Because most of my friends are of different ethnicities, such as black or Asian or whatnot. So I'm not used to associating myself with just white people. However, I do have white friends, but compared to the rest,
Another question is, how does your family see you?
My family has a big impact on me. I was actually raised this way. My family is not judgmental. My family accepts me for who I am. Unlike, other white families who may be prejudiced, I was raised not to be prejudiced, and I associate myself with anybody and everybody. And one of the things that my mom jokes with me about, because I'm interested in black guys, she's like, Holly, your husband's going to be my favorite husband. And I'm just like, why, Mom? And she's like, because brown's my favorite color. And it's just so funny to me, but it's so true. And It's so true.
My next question is, do you feel, because you are seen as a WBG in society, you have more opportunities than others in your race?
I don't feel as if I have more opportunities than other people in my race. However, I feel as if I have more diversity to offer. For the simple fact that I've experienced the urban society for most of my life, and I've also experienced the suburban society for a couple years when I moved out into the suburban society, and then I came back to the urban society. So I feel like I know how each society functions.
My last question for you is, how do you see yourself?
Aside from the stereotype constraints that are put on me from society, I feel like I am more open-minded, and I feel like I can get along with a range of different people compared to other people who, were raised in an urban society and, now are in college and they're mixed in with every type of person there is.
Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you for your time.
Anytime, girl.
Back to you, Sally and Hoppy.
Okay, well, after hearing the BWG and the WBG point of view, it is more clear to me that acting a certain race is pointless. All that matters is who you are and how you want to act. This all depends on your surroundings, not what society portrays you to be.
Wow. Sally, I could not agree anymore.
Well, thank you.
Anytime, girl. Hey guys, welcome to Words of Wisdom with La Monica. And Levi has joined us today as our pet of the week. We have two special letters. Dear La Monica, recently I have been more in tune with myself, and I have realized that my features aren't quite like my parents. My parents are from Thailand, and I'm a little darker complected than them. Can you help me discover my true identity? Thanks, Jakaya. Hey, first of all, Google adoption. Try that. Our second letter. Dear La Monica, that's me. I just moved from the AK to Bath. I was walking in the street freestyling that Gucci Kool-Aid, my bad, I mean lemonade. Yeah. And people keep looking at me twisted. What's their problem? P.S. Shout out to all my AK friends. Thanks, Billy, aka Little Bill. I think that's a TV show. Number 1. Get out of the middle of the street. Now let's ponder this. This week, our topics was based on race differences and stereotypes. Society may make you feel out of place sometimes because you realize something that you're not used to. But hang in there, because guess what? The reality is that we're all alike. That's it, from Words of Wisdom from La Monica. That's me!
We have learned so much information about acting different from our own race. Now it's time to go a little deeper on what this idea of acting a different race originated from.
The insight. According to Human Relations, Psychology in the Modern World, stereotypes are generalizations about a group of people in which the same characteristics are assigned to all members of a group.
According to the book, Our Social World, race is a group identified by society because of certain biologically inherited physical characteristics.
So you're telling me that race is biological?
It is. It's
You're
just
born.
what you're
You're-
born with. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
We're learning.
Racial discrimination is, in law, is an act that treats people of other races in different manners, according to wisegeeks.com. Thank you, WiseGeeks. A few examples where racial discrimination could occur is at work, at the store, or at school.
Stereotypes, race, and racial discrimination is a big part of our society, even though we are not treated the way we would like to be treated for a variety of reasons. We also need to remember to treat people the way we would like to be treated.
Wow, this is a heartfelt message to our viewers.
Yes, it is.
I hope the information that we are sharing with you today was really helpful.
Remember, people, we can change the world for the better, one person at a time.
I'm Zoe.
I'm Sally.
Thank you for watching
EB News,
the news
for everybody.